Hello, Karen again, and this is not going to be a speed paint, like I'm going to talk while I draw, so I can justify how ugly this picture looks, because its proportions are so screwed that it's really a miracle I did not like kill it with fire. So yeah, so sorry, but yeah, it looks ugly. I think it's ugly, but it's also I didn't want like to I don't want to remake it, so I am going to use it. Okay, so let's see how this paper behaves. And okay, so first try is flats. Like, if it can make a good flat, I am like the happiest person ever. Okay. Well, it looks like I will be the happiest person ever. And I need more water. I also need more color. I really need a lot of things. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so for the skin I am using a watered down version of this color here, which is like yellow ochre. I don't know what it is, with just a little bit of the ugliest color ever. Okay, so here we go. Pretty girl. Let's also add some shadows here. Okay, so these colors are, well, it's not that, well, not the color, sorry, the brush. It's not that I don't like it, but it doesn't really keep a very fine point. It bends a lot. This one is an Skoda Reserva. I purchased it after reading a review on it by Theo. Anyway, it's always him. I really like his videos. So, well, I think that if you do watercolor or watch Watercolors video, you kind of have stumbled upon him. And if you haven't, I really prompt you to go check him out, because he does these short educational videos which I really like. And yeah, I think you should go give him some love. Okay, so let's do some, oh yeah, for the skin I used the most hated color ever, along with a little bit of the yellow ochre or whatever. So I kind of inverted the two colors, the proportion in the two colors, so it's not really a shadow. I think it's more of a difference in color. Okay, so oh, look at this color. I love it. I really love it. But it's a little bit too dry. Yeah, they are. They do not reactivate like very easily. You kind of have to add quite a bit of water, and then you kind of find yourself with a very diluted color. So it's a bit of a fight between you know, the color you want and what you get. So it might need a few tries when it's when it's very dry, because if you squeeze out of the tube, it's easy to use, and you can see the difference here. Here is not very diluted, and here is with some water added, and you can see the difference in the strength of the color, and which is something that really bugs me out. But okay, so let's add a little bit of different color, and here you can see that I got the same intensity of color by mixing it with some orange. For the color I've used like basically this color, the warm yellow, and that's it. And now to add a little bit of different color, I have mixed just a smidge of orange, and I really like the tone that came out. It's that kind of golden color, which well, I love. I don't know if you like it. I really don't care, because I do like it. So let's see what we can do about the dress, and I think we should use some nice purple. I love the purple in this palette, but we can kind of water it down a little bit with the most hated color ever. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't like this color, but you know, to give it to give other colors another hue is it's really good. So yeah, it has its uses. It's not yeah. So one thing that I really should learn is to mix the correct amount of color that I need to use, and I have to say that this paper like sucks water like it's starving. So and the more you paint with watercolors, the more you realize the effect that water is going to have on the paper. So I know that this part here has a lot more water than these two parts here, so it's going to bloom out, which is something I wasn't well, not counting on. I didn't want it to bloom, so it's kind of a fail and a prompt for me to learn how to use water more properly, and that it's better to mix more paint than what you need, instead of having to mix it again while other parts of the drawing in the same color are drying. So, but all in all, it doesn't look that bad. I'm like trying to console myself here. Okay, so let's add some blue. Okay. Well, on this paper colors really do bloom quite well, which is, well, not a bad thing, but well, it has its uses only. I am not really into bloom when I'm doing characters. I like it more when I'm doing landscapes or architecture. But yeah, all in all, it's not a bad effect. Okay, so let's do the outer part of the dress. We can go up a little bit because I don't care, this one is just a sketch. But Okay, ultramarine blue doesn't want to reactivate, and it's a wimpy color anyway, and other than mixing I'm not using for anything else. Yeah, I'm making a mess. Okay, this really looks like mess. But okay, so what I've learned about this paper is that you really need for the bottom layer to be dry, and even though the paper sucks up water like it's starving, in reality it's still wet, so the colors are still going to bloom if you put them on top of the others. So yeah, lessons learned. And I need a smaller brush. Okay, another things I have seen / discovered is that miniature brushes are awesome. Like, you can, I mean, they're awesome for me. You can, they're a bit like markers because they have shorter bristles, so you can, well, you can, in my opinion, in my experience, you can control better the direction of the fibers, so the stroke, which I think it's kind of the point because they're for miniatures, so you need total control of where the brush is going if you need to draw like on a very small scale. This one is a size 4, Winsor & Newton Series 7, and to do details on faces, it's awesome. I mean, I really like it, and it lets me do very detailed work as well. Very detailed for me because I am not like Van Gogh or anything. And look at that. I mean, it has such a fine point. Oh, I love it. I really seriously love it. Even though now that I've colored her eyes, they look so ugly. Okay. Oh my god, they look so ugly. Okay, I think I will fix this with the black lines as soon as I get around to do them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of detail on her because yeah, it's just a trial sketch to show you how these watercolors work. And but I really have to say that they do work quite well. They have very bright colors, and I didn't think I would like them so much. So it's probably a fault of the paper I used to do the swatches, which is the Winsor & Newton paper that comes with the 12 half-pan professional set. So I have to say that I'm really surprised that that this paper is so bad compared to this other one. I mean, in terms of colors, because even with the other ones, the Lefranc Bourgeois, which I kind of swatched them on this paper as well, and I hated them right away. On other papers, they're not so bad. They're not splendid, they're not fantastic, okay, but I have to say that they are. I have reconsidered them, and also these ones are quite beautiful. So I will probably have to do a review on that paper, because if this is the effect they have on this paper, I really have to reconsider the other one, because I mean look at these colors, They're really beautiful, they're vibrant, and these paints are not professional, but they still give a good result. Though about light fastness, which I think is not a word. Anyway, I would probably not use them for a gift or for a painting that is going to stay out for a long time, because I do not know how they're going to behave, if they're going to fade or anything. But for sketches, I think they're really awesome. And I should have probably picked a smaller brush for this. Well, not a smaller brush, a smaller pen. Okay, I am concentrating. I am concentration. I hope I did not forget the white pen, because that would be a disaster. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's something about her eyes that bugs me out. I really don't know what it is. Probably this one is slower. It's bigger. It's a different color. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's just a sketch. I really need to take it less seriously. And very wet. It's like, you know, a towel after you've dried your plates. And what is probably going to happen, I know I should not do it, but I will still do, because, you know, I'm here to try new things, and well, I know how it's going to go, but I still want to find out. If I pass over here with this pen, it's probably going to spread out, even though it's waterproof, it's the word. So, well, let's see what happens. Here we go. No, it does not! Glory on the kingdom! Okay. And here we go. Just a bit. Okay. Sorry about doing hands this way, but I have found that when I'm sketching I am very lazy, so I kind of tend to do things the easy way, just so I can draw faster and maybe discover my new watercolor style, because I've been drawing digitally quite a lot, and I think I found my balance on how I feel more comfortable drawing. But doing it traditional, it's very different. You don't have a lot of features like the flip screen, like the go back because you've done some mistakes. So I kind of have to rediscover a new way to draw, or well, not a new way, because I started out traditionally, but yeah, I have to find my way again. And so far I think I'm doing pretty good. I've started to you know, erase a lot less and doubt myself a lot less, but I still feel like I have a lot of road to walk, and but I do believe that I am going somewhere. Don't know where it is, but somewhere. somewhere is fine. As long as you do not stagnate, you are going to be just fine. And thank you so much for joining me. Until next time. Bye.